Oklahoma's marijuana program is no longer viewed as the Wild West of weed. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Amanda Taylor.
And I'm Carl Torb. That according to the State Bureau of Narcotics. News 9's Deanne Stein live outside OBN headquarters in Oklahoma City with more on what the agency is doing to combat illegal grow operations. Deanne.
Carl, Amanda, OBN attributes a lot of that to a team it created several years ago that focuses solely on illegal grow operations here in Oklahoma.
Almost every day, our marijuana enforcement teams here at the Bureau of Narcotics are serving a warrant.
OBN spokesperson Mark Woodward says those operations are either operating with a fraudulent license or growing for the out-of-state black market, or in a lot of cases, both.
Whether they were tied to Mexican cartels, the Chinese organized crime, Russian Bulgarian, you name it, we've identified them.
He says during the pandemic, a rush of these criminal organizations invaded Oklahoma, finding a local person to front the operation.
And that has played out thousands of times. We were at our peak 3 years ago. We were at 9,400 grows. About 80% of those were Chinese, linked to organized crime that were supplying the black market on the East Coast.
The latest raid in Ardmore was one of the agency's largest, seizing more than 106,000 marijuana plants and about 1,100 pounds of processed marijuana. 2 people were arrested.
It's a shell game that these criminals know how to play. Sometimes they will get 8 or 9 licenses for one property.
But Woodward says the state is on to this game and has helped bring down the number of grows to 3,000.
Every license application is going under a microscope. Then we're bringing them in and sitting across the table, walking them through their paperwork.
Sending a new message to those looking to profit here illegally.
The word's gotten out, don't go to Oklahoma if you're going to be a criminal, because you're going to go to jail.
Now, OBN says local people who agree to be a front to these operations could also face criminal charges. Live in Oklahoma City, Deanne Stein, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.
Deanne, thanks. The state also not processing any new applications for dispensary, grower, or processor licenses. That moratorium does not affect current licensees who wish to renew.